A Silly Snowy Day by Michael Pullman. Ho hum, yawned Mr. Tortoise. Winter is here. So it is, yawned Mrs. Tortoise. Come on, Shelley, time for bed. But I don't feel sleepy yet, said Shelley. Ridiculous, cried Mr. Tortoise. All tortoises go to sleep in the winter. Why? Asked Shelley. Because it's cold outside and there's no food. But I don't want to go to sleep, said Shelley. I want to see what winter's like. Ridiculous, cried Mr. and Mrs. Tortoise together. Who ever heard of a tortoise going outside in winter? So soon, Mr. Tortoise began to snore. And not long after that, Mrs. Tortoise began to snore. And not long after that, Shelley left her warm bed of leaves, and out she went through a hole into the shed to see what winter was like. Outside the shed, Shelley blinked. There was snow and ice everywhere along the duck pond and on the hill. As she lumbered along, a duck spotted her. A tortoise? Out in the winter? Quacked the duck. Ridiculous! No, it isn't, said Shelley. Oh, no? Then let's see you break through the ice to get food like I can. Ha! Quack! Ha! He's right, thought Shelley. I can't do that. I don't have a beak. As Shelley began to walk up the hill, she met a dog. A tortoise out in the winter? Barked the dog. Ridiculous. No, it isn't, said Shelley, feeling a little cross. Oh, no? Then let's see you keep warm by running around like I can. Ha! He's right, thought Shelley, sadly. I can't do that either. The dog ran after a cat, but the cat climbed up a tree. She looked down at Shelley. A tortoise out in the winter, meowed the cat. Ridiculous. No, it isn't, said Shelley, even more crossly. Oh, no, then let's see you run into a nice warm house as quickly as I can. Meow. She's right, thought Shelley, shivering with cold. I can't run like a dog or a cat. I'm just too slow. The cat raced off into her house before the dog could catch her, and Shelley trudged toward the top of the hill where she met a bird. A tortoise in the winter? Cheep, 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 chirped the bird. Ridiculous. No, it isn't, snapped Shelley. Oh, no? Then let's see you fly home and cuddle up with your family like I can. Cheep, Of course I can't fly, thought Shelley. I can't even hop. Shelley felt cold and miserable, and she remembered her warm, cozy bed, and a tear trickled down her cheek. They're all right, she thought. A tortoise out in winter is ridiculous. She was so sad she didn't notice a big patch of ice ahead. And she slipped on it. Shelley fell over backwards and began to slide down the hill. Faster and faster she went, faster than a dog could run, faster than a cat, until suddenly she hit a bump and flew into the air like a bird. Whee! With a thump, Shelley landed on the icy duck pond and slid towards the hole in the shed. But it was all covered up with ice. Ha! Quack! Ha! What did I say? Cried the duck as she slid by him. Where's your beak to break the ice with? I don't have a beak, thought Shelley, but I do have a shell. And tucking her head inside, she broke through the ice into the shed and home. Hearing all the noise, Mr. Tortoise woke up. You haven't been inside, have you, Shelley? She asked. A tortoise out in the winter, said Shelley, snuggling into bed. And before she could say ridiculous, she was fast asleep. The end.